Okay, here's a quick video of this Yamaha SK30. Lighting in my music room kind of sucks, so yes, I am wearing a headlamp. It's ridiculous. Overall physical condition, hopefully no shadows there. You can see a little bit of wear and tear here. This dent's probably one of the worst of the bunch, but not too bad. Some little wear on the wood there. There's the back side. Got our power cable, serial number, and have our I/O section here. Get a good look at it. Some little wear and tear in the wood here. I got some awesome options for running it with external devices. You got CV in and out, foot control options. You got an awesome output section. You got a mix section, organ section, polysynth, and solo. I usually kept it on the mix, and then it actually has this handy little, basically 4-channel mixer for each of the sections. This guy here works kind of as a mute if you need to shut it off. Your master volume sliders for everything else. There's an output for a Leslie speaker, and we're just going to be running it on mixed to go through and check the sound functions of it. Here's the other side over here. Some small little dents and dings, kind of normal wear and tear. A little bit there. Okay. And for the sound of it, what I did, I wanted to test the solo synth version. Solo synth setting first, which is basically setting it to like a manual bass mode. So I set this, that's manual bass, and then you hit this, and basically what it does is it gives you this section here is basically all synth bass. Now what I did is I taped down one key just so that way I can mess with some of these sliders here and you can kind of hear the effects of them. So let's see, let's bring our cutoff frequency down and get a nice fat bass sound. Mix that. Really nice sine wave, super bassy, vibrating a bunch of stuff in my house. Okay, now let's mess with some of this stuff here. So we got our cutoff. Now we can switch it to our EQ mode and use it for that too. Put it on the gate mode, back to that. Okay. So we're set there. Put it back on EQ, and we can adjust this. Capable of some pretty spacey shit. Oh, I got a pitch section here too, so you can detune stuff. There we go. Put those all back at Unity. Okay. that is this mode here. This thing, even for how old it is somewhat weirdly esoteric at times. Let's go. Oops. Okay, so we still have that note held here. Now what we can do, we have a touch section which does some, basic kind of cheesy effects. You got a section over here. I might need to actually change the mode to actually apply those. But you have different tremolo speeds, and all the button functions are working. Actually, I'll just go through and show you that all these are good to go. Keyboard split you can do, which is awesome for how old this thing is, especially. Now, so basically you have these sections here. You have like an organ section. So this is basically turning it off. But you can turn, these are 3 presets that are built into it. So you can, go amongst those. These will actually, the organ section actually is set up to run like drawbars. You can see how all that is. You can set it to manual mode and then those will affect it. And you have a string section, same kind of setup on the string section, but you don't have a manual control on that, because you have an organ section for control, you have a solo synth section for control, and then you have a polysynth section for control. Now the polysynth setup is similar to the organ one, where you can turn it off, or you can have 3 of their presets, or normal mode. So let's just let me take this, fish this tape off of here. If I can do that, actually. I should not have used Scotch tape. That was stupid. Okay. Alright, so we got our key released. Now let's just do this. Let's just set it here. Alright, so we got the keyboard split on. Actually, I want to take that off. So right now we pretty much just have organ. Let's turn up our volume over here. Okay, so this is just a preset organ sound. We'll go through all the keys. Clean up some contact cleaner. Okay, so there's our organ section. You got this other sound. And then you have your manual section, which is all your drawbar controls. Now the crappy thing is on this, when I bought it from my buddy, two of our little sliders were gone. We still have our slider here. But the bad thing is on the Brilliance, the actual tab that the little slider head would pop onto, I think, broke off. I would hope it wouldn't be too hefty of a repair. But anyways, let's go through some of this. That's with a decay on. Sustain. There's that tremolo on. Let's see here. I like that the best. So there's that. Let me see if I can, maybe I'll do the tape thing again to show you the drawbars. Okay. Whoops. Let's turn both of those off. Okay. So here's our sustain. You can control it, which you can't really hear with it taped down like that. So let's just take that off. Okay. So string section, like I said, whenever